Hi everyone, I am Angélique Butler from Niner Times, and this is your weekly news coverage. For your weekly news, we have the SGA freshman class debate, which was followed by the football versus Massachusetts game, which included the press conference with Coach Healy talking post-game, as well as the student voice 49ers feedback about the App State game that we just had. For the SGA freshman class debate, we interviewed candidates about their platforms and what they plan to do in office.
Hello, my name is Chris, and I'm a part of Niner Media, and we're here today to see all the class presidents for the freshman class here at Cone After Hours.
My name is Miko Quijano. I am from Richlands, North Carolina, and I'm here to create a more positive and energetic atmosphere for the class of 2023, which will be the best class. Vote for me, Miko Quijano, and I can Miko your dreams come true.
Okay, good evening, guys. My name is Angélique Castro, and I'm running for freshman class president. One of the main things they run for in this campaign is to feel safe. We all know what happened on April 30th of this year. Some of the things I want to take to make us all feel safer is I want to lock the classrooms in the buildings. So right now, surprisingly, anybody can walk into a classroom. While you're in class, anybody can come in. Somebody that's not even in the university can come in all academic buildings. I find it completely unsafe, and I want to change that. I'm going to work very hard with the university to make ourselves feel safer.
My name is Sydney Janae Allen. I'm a freshman computer engineering major, and I'm from Greensboro, High Point, North Carolina. My platform is that we will all be UNCC, unified, notable, cultured, and connected.
My name again is Jack Jordan. I'm running for your freshman class president seat. Not too much. I won't take too much time here, but I just want to say I would appreciate your vote for me because I believe that community involvement is as my platform is such an important piece of who we want to be as a school and who we want to be as people. I spent tons of time in my high school career just doing things in my community, whether it was through a sports team, through a church, or through whatever other groups I did SGA, so obviously service came with that as well. So just that's my biggest piece really is just being able to get involved in our community because, like I said earlier, at the end of the 4 or 5 years that we're here, the idea is to get a piece of paper and get a job somewhere. So there's no better way to start looking for jobs and building a reputation than getting out in the community now as freshmen. So with Jack, we're golden. Go Niners. Vote for Jack Jordan for your freshman class president.
My name is Richard Dick Beekman. I'm running for freshman class president. Make sure you go out next week and tell UNCC that you want Dick.
So my campaign's just about fostering unity, creating an environment where people can connect based on their diversity and just bring more freshmen together in general. I would like to have weekly discussions where people can voice their concerns and talk about positive things that have happened to them this week or positive things that have happened in the world or concerns in the world. And then I'd also just like to have weekly events where people can just hang out and connect with new people they haven't met before and have a freshman fun week where people can just come out and have fun and do different events like a freshman fun run or maybe a dip in the pool night where we watch a movie in the pool and have fun and stuff. And just things of that nature where we're getting more people connected since we are the second largest freshman class in North Carolina this year. I think we need to do things that reflect that and improve our community.
Elections begin September 17th at 8 a.m. and close September 18th at 5 p.m. And then the announcement for the candidates will be on September 19th at noon in the Rotunda.
Next, we had the football game versus Massachusetts, which we had a 17-52 with a win for the 49ers.
Today, UNCC played University of Massachusetts and won 52-17. Now that we got that, let's watch these clips. First touchdown of the game was just 2 minutes into the game when Reynolds passed 46 yards to Dollar for a touchdown. At the beginning of the second quarter, UNCC were up 28-0. Right before the first half ended, Cruz nailed a 53-yard field goal to put UNCC up 31-10 at the half.
I thought the key to the game was getting started early. Obviously, the exact opposite of what happened a year ago for us, and making sure we kept their offense off the field. I thought we were able to offensively help our defense by keeping their offense off the field, and then we were able to get some 3-and-outs on defense quickly.
Into the second half, Fingers scored his second touchdown of the day, making it 38-10 UNCC.
This is consecutive weeks where I thought we've come out of the gate hot in the second half, and we got to continue to do that.
We've been working with each other for a while now, ever since last year, so as far as when we run routes and timing and stuff like that, everything meshes together well all the way across the board.
I said earlier this week, every day we try to build chemistry, and it's not just within football. It's about life too, talking to each other about what's going on with each other's lives. And, when you get that personal connection along with the football connection, I think you can take things really far.
At the beginning of the fourth quarter, McAllister ran 69 yards for a touchdown.
This group has got really good leadership. We got some really, really good young men on this team. They seem to always bounce back, and we did. Again, we had a much better week of practice this week than we did a week ago. And so we as coaches have to figure out what was the difference. But I thought it was a hungry group that was ready to come out and make amends for what happened a year ago versus UMass and what happened a week ago versus Appalachian State. We have a saying, I'm committed to celebrating your success, and I think all of the quarterbacks, our whole football team, has done a great job of being extremely unselfish.
Second down, 20-44.
Next week, UNCC will take on Clemson at Clemson at 7:30 on ESPN. For Niner Times, Anthony Valderrama, signing out.
And finally, we had the Student Voice 49er Feedback, which is where we just went around campus looking for people that had school spirit and thoughts about the App State game and the future of football at UNC Charlotte.
The 49ers are 2-1 for their football season after defeating Gardner-Webb and the University of Massachusetts. Although they did not defeat App State, they scored an impressive 41 points. Today we came to the student union to see how students feel about this accomplishment and the season going forward.
I wasn't able to actually watch the App game, but I kept up with it on my phone, while the game was going on. It's definitely exciting to see that our football team is doing well this year. It shows that we're going to have, a better future. I've been here since 2017, so there's been a lot of coaching changes, things of that nature. So it's good to see they're, on the right track.
I started out the game, ran it back in the first play. So starting out, I didn't think we were going to do too hot, and then we came out and we did pretty good. So
that was a really close game. I was at home watching, and I was really excited.
I thought that we did really good against App State. I think that we performed better than expectations for sure, and I think we have a good season ahead of us.
I think we've made a lot of improvements since last year, especially seeing the difference between last year's App State game and this year's App State game. I think we're going in the right direction, especially with Coach Healy behind the helm.
I do see, Clemson is probably going to be a problem for us. It might be a beatdown. We'll see how that goes.
I'm ready for the game. It should be pretty fun. Should put up a pretty good fight. I think we'll win it, though.
This is my first year being here at Charlotte, so kind of first year really catching up and watching all the games, but I think it's going to be a pretty good season.
I think we need a little bit more of legitimate competition because Gardner-Webb's not as good as us, and App State's obviously quite a bit better than us. So once we start playing conference teams about our skill level, I think we'll really be seeing if we're bowl eligible and if we're really going to take it far this year.
I definitely think it's going to be a better season because we're used to not having a winning streak, so the fact that the team is even progressing is really good to see, and it gives me a little bit more school spirit.
From Niner Times, I'm Elizabeth McGuire.
Thank you for watching. Tune in next week for more Niner news and pick up a copy of the Niner Times wherever you see it on campus.